So Claytor, you sort of like start looking up and down the bricks, trying to find a key.
Mm-hmm.
You don't find any loose bricks, but you sort of like reach your hand around the back of the fireplace, like behind, in the actual chimney stack, and you sort of like feel along the lip that the mantelpiece sort of like it laps over,
like by
and
the flume and stuff.
Yeah, so you put your hand inside the actual like the fireplace itself, and you sort of like scoot along. Your hand gets a bit dusty, sooty, and then you pull it out, and then you've got this bear on your hand. You've got a key.
Is there a panda?
Yeah,
as well. A
little chimney
dress.
Bear. That's how that's how we clean the chimneys in this city. We have miniature bears.
Pal, that may have gone over your head, Weaves, because you
I
didn't
don't know
grow up
what
in
you're
England.
talking about. No.
Sooty and Sweep.
The Sooty and Sweep show was a
Yes.
program where they had hand puppets. Sooty was a yellow bear, Sweep was a grey dog, and then Sue was a female panda. And the only way they could show that she was female was to put a little pink dress on her.
And she had a bow. Did she have a bow tie? But a bow
I don't know. I can't remember if she had
It
a
was
bow
the
or
80s.
not.
She probably had a bow.
But she was Sooty's
Or
love
eyelashes.
interest because they were both bears. So it was fine because it's the same species.
We don't do interspecies.
One was a panda bear, one was a teddy bear. But I think as long as they both have bear in the title, it's okay.
I feel like there's something like not quite irony, but something very strange about bothering to put in so much detail into giving.
And they didn't talk.
Get them to have sex in the first damn place.
Sue did.
Yeah, Sue talked. Sooty didn't. So Sooty made no noise whatsoever, and Sweep had like a squeaker. It's like a dog toy squeaker, and that's how he made noise.
This was a
singing Sweep show. It's brilliant.
This was a TV show because
for kids, and then look up Finger Mouse. That's even better.
Finger
I don't
Mouse
think I
sounds
want
like
to look
something
at
you're going to
Finger
find on
Mouse.
Urban Dictionary.
Finger Mouse, no. Finger Mouse was a papercraft mouse that went on the guy's finger.
I'm not sure I want to Google finger mouse. Do I want to Google search finger mouse?
don't
Yeah,
think
Google
you
Finger
want
Mouse,
to,
it's
yeah.
fine.
I'm going to Google finger mouse BBC.
Was it BBC?
Well, that's what Google auto-completes with, so it seems safer.
He's
You
going to
should
get
be
way
fine. As long as you
dirty.
can't just have your safe search on. There he is. There's Finger Mouse.
What were we looking at? Hang on.
BBC.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
And the dove, that was brilliant. The dove was just like, it was on his thumb, and he used both hands to make the wings. Great. With wearing white gloves. Amazing.
Okay.
I'm not Googling any of
Probably
these.
I know this is going completely off topic of the game that we're supposed to be playing, but have you ever seen Button Moon?
Yes.
I love Button Moon.
Button
The
Moon.
Clangers? Bagpuss?
The Clangers is weird.
There you go, there's Sooty, Sweep and Sue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Sooty and
Seriously,
Sweep.
like, almost everything that you guys have said is a euphemism for some sort of sexual related thing in the last like 5 minutes.
Welcome to England.
That's right, the Clangers and Bagpuss.
Yeah. The
Bagpuss
clangers, Bagpuss,
Bagpuss was a pink and white.
The finger mouse, the old finger mouse. Yeah, I met this girl
Did
at
you-
the nightclub last night. We got tired of the sticky carpet, so we went back to my place and I gave her the old finger mouse. What the hell are we talking about now?
I don't know
British
anymore.
children's television.
I don't like it.
This is what happened.
Well, we won't even go into Super Ted and his super secret special magic word.
You broke Clayton.
and we won't go to Rainbow with Jeffrey, Bungle, Zippy, and George.
Yeah.
I'm bailing out. This is me bailing out.
Clayton's just under the table.
Broken.
We've lost Clay, so he's gone. We've killed him.
There's only the chair now.
But you need to come back because I'm about to give you the key.
Okay.
No key for you.
So you pull out, you find the key on the lip inside.
Oh,
And pull it out.
That. See, he didn't even hide it that well.
Well, I didn't find it.
Well, yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. Dust it off, get it all clean, and open this. Try it on the safe.
Okay, you open the safe.
Man, I'm
There's
good.
there's lots of letters.
Okay, I'll take them out and start looking at them.
Okay, and also like there's a ruby and
Yoink. No,
Can I?
no. This is mine.
Let me check and see if it's magical first.
Fine. Hand him over the ruby.
I'm just gonna.
okay.
I'm just gonna take. Let's take everything out of the safe
Yeah.
and lay it out
So-
on the mantelpiece.
So
No,
inside,
let's take everything now, shut the safe, and then leave.
so
Why?
inside the safe.
So
There's
there's a stack of
letters. There's letters. Yeah, stack of letters. A ruby, some sort of ruby. There is a book about the Book of Weaves,
Okay.
and what was the other thing? There is also a map of. There's also a map of Camis as well.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna reach into my bag of coins.
Yep.
Take 2 coins out.
Mhm.
Give them to Carl.
Yep.
And say, "Well done," and pat him on the shoulder.
Okay.
And then I'll gather everything up and walk out.
Are you gonna cast a spell on to see if it's magical?
Not at this precise moment in time.
Okay. All right.
I feel like I just got chipped out of a ruby. I'm gonna shut the safe and put the picture back up
Okay.
and take the key.
Okay.
Souvenir.
Oh, you also get deeds to the house as well.
Sweet.
Keys to the house. Cool.
Mm.
We own a home now.
Then I'm going to say, as we go out of the house, to Vlad, everything is fine now. You can carry on as normal.
Okay. You can see the mortician is like waiting outside, and a group of guards are talking to the mortician. You can see like a crowd of people is sort of like a few yards away, are sort of like watching the events unfold at the house. Okay, what do you do now?
I'm gonna walk up to the mortician as we're leaving and go, "Careful, he's a biter."
The mortician looks at you confused. Who's a biter? Sorry.
The body. He also stabbed one of our friends. You see the guy over there with that weird dress thing? Got stabbed.
He looks all right to me.
Carl, are you oversharing again?
No. Depends on what you mean by oversharing.
Saying things you're not supposed to say to people who don't need to.
I didn't get
I
told
feel
not
like
to
he
say
needs
those
to know
things.
he might get stabbed.
Um,
It seems reasonable.
Well, there's no way that.
Who? I mean, the likelihood is he's probably a priest of whatever deity of death is. So, did someone? In fact, Brody, do you want to give us a name of this god that that would deal with the afterlife and death?
Nyson. Nyson. Nyson.
Yeah, he's a little bit confused. Then he looks at Carl and goes, "Well, I am a priest of Nyson, so I do have defenses against the undead."
Ooh, I would like to ask you a question, Mr. Cleric.
Priest. I'm
Priest.
not a cleric.
I have no idea what the difference is, but okay. Do you know of a guy who says he's always been dead and has a tendency to stab people?
Yes, I'm quite aware of that demon.
Who is he?
He is a servant of Meldoc.
Ooh, the human sacrifice guy. Interesting.
Do you know what the demon's name is?
Yes, I do. In 1 minute.
I'm so tired I forgot how to spell servant.
Bob. Bob the demon.
Jeff.
His name is eternal.
Who happens to also be the god of biscuits.
What? The forever dead servant and god of biscuits.
That's Keebler.
His name is Bourbon.
Really?
Boubon.
It's definitely a drink. Bourbon, servant of Meldoc.
God of biscuits, chocolate biscuits in this particular case.
Yep.
He's the god of liars. Well, he's a servant, but he's also the god of lies and deceit.
What are you saying about biscuits?
That they look good, but they're fattening.
Jeff, the god of biscuits, was from an Eddie Izzard sketch where he talks about the lesser gods that no one really knows anything about. The Roman pantheon. And then Bourbon is a type of biscuit. It's a chocolate biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of matches quite nicely.
International snack and comedy news.
Precisely.
Brought to you by Chambers of Roleplay.
I prefer custard creams myself, but that custard cream's not really a good name for a demon, is it?
Not really. Doesn't really go. And
Roll off the tongue.
I just sort of like did a random name generator for demons, and it had that was the first thing. And you was talking about
Bourbon.
biscuits, and I was like,
Perfect.
straight go with that one. So
The internet told us it was true.
so what do you do now? Apart from try and scare a priest of oh god, I've forgotten the name already. Nicey.
Nice. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I could use a drink after that. Shall we head to the pub?
I like this idea.
Yes.
So
We'll
Cheryl,
lead
what
everybody to a
pub,
fancy wine bar.
What pub do you go to then? What are you taking them to your local haunt?
We are in the fancy pants area of the town, right?
You're
Or
on
very
the
near
outs-
it.
You're very well. You're near the like I said, you're sort of like northwest. You're roughly here,
Yeah.
one of them streets.
So, and this was a fancy merchant sort of area. So we will go to a bar that is approximately around here somewhere.
Okay, so what's it called?
It
What's
is
the name of this?
called the Ivy.
It's called the Finger Mouse.
The Finger Mouse.
Butter Moon. The Ivory, just the Ivory, or the Ivory Tower, or
Just the Ivory.
the Ivory. Okay.
Should have called it
So yeah, so the picture is like an ivory horn of some animal, whether it's like
Yes,
a
hanging off the
elephant.
sign. And you go inside and it's all like big, fancy white stone sculptures and carved pillars, that kind of thing. Roman style types of things. I've forgotten the word. Bacchanalia? Anyway. You know, ivy leaves, grapes, all that kind of stuff. Carved. Very opulent. Opulent, that's the word I was looking for. Banquet type stuff. People lying around on couches being fed grapes, except they're not, because
So-
it's a bar and they gotta eat their own grapes. But
So the landlord's called Bartek.
Bartek.
Mm-hmm.
Bartek, I would like an amphora for me and my friends.
And his wife is Ola as well. So Bartek and Ola are the proprietors of this establishment, and they're quite well off. They generally, you know, the clientele of this place is generally like artisans or like oh God, what is it? Would it be just artisans, or what would be the way? They're sort of like
Rich people.
You're talking about artists or people who make things, so jewelry, possibly.
Yeah.
artisans.
Yeah,
Yeah, so they're
but not the poor
they're
ones.
No, they're not. Well, no. These are like goldsmiths and silversmiths and actual,
Carpet weavers.
gems. Yeah, there's probably some carpet weavers in there, and they all look at you when you come in because they know your face.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
shit,
guys,
it's the
I'm back.
boss's daughter.
Bartek, is my usual room available or cubby booth thing available?
Yeah, yeah, certainly. If you'd like to take your seat in your reserve spot.
Fabulous. Give us an amphora and just put it on my tab. We'll deal with that later.
You have a reserve seat?
Of course I do. I'm here every week.
Almost every week. We've been out
Except
for a while.
last week, yeah.
Well, yeah, every week I'm in the town. Jeez.
And there's a lot of like regular faces that you see. You've got like Malcolm the goldsmith who's been making gold. Making gold. Would it be gold?
Gold generally. Fancy filigree stuff.
Yeah, he works at one of the jeweler in
Caravana?
Gold Leaf Street, which is where a lot of the expensive jewelers are sort of located, and he's generally he makes a lot of the base, turns the bars of gold into like workable rings and stuff like that. Workable ring. Does that make any sense?
Jewelry.
Yeah.
He works with the gold and makes jewelry.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he doesn't do the he doesn't like do the gems and stuff like that. That's the gems, whatever it's called, whoever does that sort of thing. Where they've got
that's the
thing in
jewelers.
their eye.
Okay, so he's not a jeweler, but he is a goldsmith.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can work with that. So I'll just sort of wave to Malcolm on my way past. Go, hey Malcolm, how's it going?
He waves. Oh, how was your trip over the water?
I think the fish are safe, so you're happy about that. Beyond that, we'll have to catch up later, Malcolm. Oh, what is up with the stevedores?
Oh,
I heard they were doing some strike.
Yeah, they're refusing to work. It's causing all sorts of problems around. A lot of the oh god, brain's not working. What's the place that sells vegetables? I've completely forgotten.
Vegetable store.
Green grocer, yeah. A lot of the greengrocers, they're not getting their supplies fast enough, so they're ending up with like rotten vegetables before they can even sell it. They're losing hundreds of coins like daily. The place, and the council's refusing to budge on the pay rise and better hours.
Well, that sounds tedious. All right, I'll catch you later, Malcolm.
Oh, all right. See you later. He'd probably be a bit more posh than I just did it. Would he? I don't know.
He doesn't have to
He's
be. He could be skilled. Just very successful that way. Worked his way up the chain.
He's drinking his general favourite, which is like some sort of rum with like a white rum with a prune juice.
White rum and prune juice.
Yeah, it's called the Elven Split.
Lovely.
This is a cocktail bar.
Cocktails and wine.
Mainly elven wine as well.
All right, I wander up to my little cubby and sit down and go, all right, Tyrant, what did you guys find? I know there was more than just that body there.
There's also, just so you know, there is like a curtain that you can pull across to like the VIP area to make it more.
Yeah, this is our quiet. We can talk freely here, hopefully. Okay, I feel Shara believes she can talk freely here.
I'll take out from my pouch the map the stack of letters that I found, both stack of letters actually, the ones that are from upstairs and the ones from the safe. The ruby.
Okay.
This is what I found. Actually, to be more specific, Carl found these in a safe that I found. So I guess I did actually find them. He just opened the safe.
Wait a minute. Ruby's mine.
So at that point, I'm going to just pass my hand over the top of the items
Yep.
and cast Detect Magic.
Certainly.
So there's me. So that's intelligence. I've rolled a 12.
Okay. The ruby isn't magical, but something round Claytor's neck is, Cole's neck is, and your eyes are drawn to it straight away.
Let the creepy.
Can I see what it is, or is it tucked inside his?
Can he? The necklace you picked up the other week.
Yep.
Can it? Is it visible or is it not visible?
No, not visible.
It's not visible.
Okay. That is absolutely perfect. So, we'll get to that in a second. So, how big is the ruby?
It's about 2 inches around.
Have I got any idea whatsoever how much that might be worth?
No, Cole might be able to appraise it.
Okay.
Possibly.
So, in that case,
Or he might know people or where to go to sell it. Well, in fact, you are actually probably in the right area to sell if you wanted to sell it legally.
so I'm going to fold out the map.
Mm-hmm.
Is it marked or?
As I said, it's a map of the post
ruined city.
Yeah, it's a post map, post cataclysm, or if you want to call it.
After the city was destroyed, so someone has come in and made this map.
Hang on.
Well,
pre cataclysm. So it's a map of what the city looked like before it was destroyed.
Yeah, so that's fine. That's to be expected because he sent us. Well, he asked me to go and find the book, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He did tell you about the library, I guess.
That Elris had a map of the city, but the fact that it's post cataclysm.
No, it's pre cataclysm. It's not.
Sorry, it was pre-cataclysm before it was destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it really quite rare and quite valuable. So that needs to go to the mages to be filed and looked after.
Okay.
There aren't many copies of these maps left, so it needs to be copied into the law books and sent out to all the other centres and to libraries and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to fold that back up very carefully, and then I'm going to open one of the books that I've got, just from the bag of books, and I'm just going to slot it inside so it stays flat and nice, and I'll put that back. So, can I take out one use of my bag of books because I'll need to send that book off to keep it nice.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, of course you can.
Sacrifice a use of my bag of books to make sure that stays safe. So the letters that you see, there's two piles. One of them is the ones from the safe. Were they tied up or anything? Or
yeah, not elastic band, but whatever the equivalent would be of that period.
Something like that. Ribbon, maybe. So I haven't looked at the stack yet, but the loose ones, some of them are threats towards Elras, and they basically say if he doesn't deliver the book to whoever wrote the letters, they don't say who they are, that they're going to kill him. They gave him a shorter time than it took us to get the book and get back. So there was absolutely no way he could ever have fulfilled that.
Yep.
So from the moment he sent us on that mission, or sent me on the mission and asked you guys to come with me, he was doomed. There was absolutely no way he could have fulfilled it.
Well, it seems like he already wanted the book, and they found out later. So
But still-
us
but-
going
no,
out.
But still, there was no way he could have fulfilled it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make that my number one priority, to find out who killed him. So my mission has changed slightly from, well, it's changed from translating the book to finding out who killed Elras.
And are they after us now?
If they find out we've got the book, they will be.
Why don't we just like take the book to your like wizard tower thing place? You know, like are they supposed to have like all the books for translating other books and stuff there?
No. And it can't go to the tower.
Wait, what? I thought the whole
Why
point
not?
of was you taking this to the tower to get it translated and help, and otherwise, like, no one here is going to help you, are they?
That's not what I said. I said I came from the tower looking for the book. I never said I was taking the book back.
Where are you taking it? You're just going to keep it in your study and read it forever and ever, and that's it?
Anyway, the other letter here from this pile says, it's written to me, and it says the location of a translation book.
Okay. Where's that then?
And that book will allow me to translate the Book of the Weave and all those other books that we found, the law books.
That seems pretty good, but I'm still confused why we don't. Why can't you take the book to the tower with the other book then? Like I don't get that.
So let's look at this other stack of letters that I haven't had a chance to look at yet. These are the ones that were in the safe.
Right. Okay. They are written.
As I just, as a side note, as I say about not taking the book back to the tower, Tyrett shoots a meaningful look at Shara. Just
I
briefly.
look confusedly at him.
You won't once.
I know.
So,
That's enough
So you-
cryptic crap for me.
well, I mean, if you oh, well, or do it. Well, I don't know. You could do it in break if you want. Like, do it by DMs on whatever it's called, Discord. But yeah, some of the letters are in Elven
Okay.
to other elves.
Yeah.
Some of the letters have come from different mage towers as well, discussing things about like possible locations of where they believe that the Book of the Weave is.
Mhm.
And that it cannot fall into the wrong hands whatsoever, because if they get hold of it, they'll be able to almost predict the future.
Yeah.
Of certain things. It will be it still, there's still a possible chance it could be cryptic. It will be because no prophecy is ever 100% accurate. There's always like degrees of bullshit, but that's not really the word, but there's a degree of crypticness to it.
Well, not only that, but prophecies are fluid, aren't they? So therefore,
Yeah.
whatever's written, something changes, it
Mhm.
will change the flow of the prophecy, which is why prophecies are so dangerous.
You also find a letter saying that from it's an undressed, well, it's addressed to him as well, and it's unmarked. Someone saying that there are other agencies looking for the book. They believe it to be a dark elf. The dark elf. Some of the letters discuss like a dark elf invasion fleet slowly sweeping across the inland sea and
I've
capturing.
just had a thought. Sorry to say this. The harbour's blocked at the moment, isn't it?
As in, people are not loading and unloading stuff. Yeah, the ships are all just sitting there with their produce rotting.
There's a Dark Elf war fleet on the way, which means they can blockade the harbour and none of the guard warships will get out. The more that the harbour is blockaded, the harder it is to defend. So what if it's all connected?
I don't know if it's blockaded so much as the ships are just waiting. I presume the guards can get out.
You can't get stuff in and out if people are waiting to offload and load.
What, are you trying to tell me that the Dark Elves have somehow snuck into the city, persuaded all the stevedores to demand more money, persuaded the council to not pay them more money, and this is part of their nefarious plan to invade the city?
Well, they've only got to slow things down, haven't they? They don't necessarily have to infiltrate everyone. Just one person that can influence stevedores to cause a delay, which will make it harder.
Theoretically possible.
If they are not getting, if we're not getting fresh food into the city, how everyone's going to be weak? They're cutting off supply lines.
Well, they are. That does seem to be true.
Maybe it's more serious than we thought. Maybe it's more interconnected than we thought. Maybe I need to get this book translated quickly.
What does that book have to do with the Dark Elf army? Do you think the Book of the Weave, lost for 1,000,000 years, is going to tell us how to defeat an army that's coming to sack my city?
Yeah, because it's a book of prophecy.
Is
It
it?
tells the future. If everything we've been told is to be believed, we won't know until we translate it. But it's a book of prophecy. That's why I had to go. That's why I was asked to go and find it. And if these letters are to be believed and the Dark Elves are looking for it, then
We should probably get it the fuck out of this city. Or tell people that we're taking it out of the city and actually keep it here. Aha!
Or tell people we're keeping it here and get it out of the city.
But then, like, thousands of people could die.
It's better than millions.
What?
If the
Just
Dark
send them
Elves
to a poxy little village where there's like 20.
What?
Well, we don't want them to sack the city because there's thousands of people. So we send them off to some tiny little, tiny populated piece of crap town off in the forest, or even better, up in the mountains somewhere. It'll take them ages to get to the mountains.
But like nobody actually knows that we did actually get the book, right?
No,
What book? What book? What are you saying? And I start looking around just in case, like, people are listening.
Have you drawn the curtain across? Or
Yeah.
you look round to look at a curtain.
Well, and the walls. Maybe there's a hole in the wall or something. I start tapping on things.
Okay.
I think we're safe. It's probably fine. Stick my head out the curtain. Hey, anyone there?
Subtle. Well, maybe we should consider those points. Has anyone else got any? Do you think I'm going crazy? Do you think I'm paranoid? Do you
I think you're probably a little paranoid. I feel like if
doesn't mean they're not out to get me.
they were true, but
Suddenly you realise that the wizard's hat is actually tinfoil.
but them going to all the trouble of trying to blockade a whole city just on the prediction that we come back here with the book, which we may not have done in the first place.
No, but it's
Seems like a far-fetched.
this is Elris's home
Yeah,
So-
why wouldn't they just stay there and wait to stab us when we walked in?
because when
Why would
came
they involve this giant, complicated plot? I don't understand. Also, Andy, I'm having trouble with your microphone. Seems to be going very quiet.
Oh,
I'm
really?
not loud when you start talking, so...
Oh,
Oops.
Check the audio options on here because it may be Zoom that's doing it.
Zoom
Check
does its weird thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
like an also level thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
audio options? Just check there because it might be that.
Okay. No, it might just be that I have a habit when I talk, I sway. So if I'm going backwards away from, let me move the computer.
That might be what it is, yeah.
It's also the first week this week that I've used the mainline mic and not a headset.
That could be it,
That
yeah.
might be why as well. Is that any better?
It's going up and down, but I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it's weird.
It's probably the Mac also leveling as well, to be fair.
Maybe.
Because they like to do that. What was I saying?
Train of thought. You was talking about possible the fact that is this all a dark elf plan? Is this is the
that's right.
Is it a giant conspiracy? And Shar is trying to convince you that you are being ridiculously convoluted considering the simple way. Sorry?
Elras's hometown, we would come back here if he sent someone off to get the book. I mean, they could be watching us right now. They may already know we're back. They may not know if we've got the book or not, but if they've killed Elras, or at least agents of the Dark Elves. I mean, look at this letter, and I'll find the one that says about the infiltration in the council.
Yeah.
And I'll show it. I'll say, look, someone else has written to Elras saying that the Dark Elves are infiltrating the council. So this isn't all just off my, I've not just plucked the strings out of the air, which, by the way, I could do because I am a mage and have the power of foresight. But
so you have the power of foresight, but you need a book of prophecy to tell you what's happening?
That's because I'm not, as I explained to you when I explained about how the magical traditions work, I'm a generalist, I'm not a specialist. So if I was a specialist in time and prophecy, I would actually be able to see the future.
So you don't have the power of foresight.
So I have the power of foresight, which means I can piece things together and see events. I can't tell you exactly what's happening. So I can't say to you, in 2 days' time, this is going to happen. Whereas if I had trained in the arts of chronomancy, then I would be able to tell you that.
So what can you do?
I'd also be able to stop time, which would be quite useful. But I can't do that. But it does mean that I know about all magics as opposed to just being specialised. So I don't have specific powers in any of the branches at the moment. What can I do?
I'm just trying to figure out, because nobody really knows that we have the book. Why don't we just tell people we didn't get it?
We could do that. Oh no, the mission was a failure. Oh, we got some fish though.
We went out and it said we just got attacked by black cats a lot, and then Carl stole a pig and we came home.
Maybe don't tell them about the pig.
It's probably.
Oh, that pig was good, man. I miss that pig.
It's probably a good idea not to broadcast the fact that we have it.
We do not have a book. Okay, got it.
So, I'm going to. We're in.
Boy Race is driving on their angry bees are driving past.
I thought maybe Meldoc had come.
Even though the road is like quite a few yards away, the main road, but who knows? I don't know. Angry bees allowed anyway, or hairdryers on wheels, whatever you want to call them, mopeds.
I'm going to
scooters.
Take the Book of the Weave out of my bag.
Yep.
Lay it on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast prestidigitation on it.
Oh no.
Change the look.
Don't set it on fire, Thyred. What are you doing?
And change the look of it and change the title so that if someone happens to go through my bag,
yep,
it's not immediately obvious that we have the book.
Right, okay.
So I want to slightly alter the dimensions as well.
Okay.
Look a little bit different.
Okay, do you want to give us a roll then, please?
Yeah, not really.
He's gonna set it on fire. Shower is like cowering in the corner at this point.
Sorry, this is
quite turn it into like a pop-up porno book for Carl, and
oh god,
it actually just becomes that.
How about we change it into the art of mining? That's what I'm going to change it to, and the first page is going to read: "Own a pickaxe." So this is quite important. A little bit of support and help.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. All right, I can do that for you.
And Brody,
Yeah, I could probably.
you know the spell as well, don't you?
I totally did, dude.
So
Are you sure you want him?
She's not wrong.
Remember the tent.
help me with changing this.
Yes.
Okay.
So what will happen, or how it will work, is Brody will need to give an aid or interfere roll. Okay.
And what is
And
that?
then
Based
obviously-
off? Just like based off of like what? Since it spells are based off of wisdom. I don't know. Oh, the
So
aid roll.
So aid or interfere, when you help or hinder someone you have a bond with, roll plus bond. On a 10 plus, they take +1 or -2, your choice. On a 7 to 9, you also expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost. So depending on the number of bonds you've got with Tyrette is what you will get to, what bonus you'll get to the roll.
Okay, well I have 2 bonds with Tyrette.
So you get +2. So it might be worth, if the best thing to do is look at one of your stats that's got a +2 and just roll that, and we'll just go, that's what you're rolling.
Okay. All right, an 11.
Okay, so yeah, you can add +1. So describe to me how you're aiding Tyrette.
I think I'm just gonna do like the micromanaging thing. It's like no, dude, you're supposed to do like this, you know, and like make like weird hands, the hand symbols. Like, no, dude, your pinky needs to be over there.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm
of course. I want to shift.
Also,
I want to change the dimension. I need to do that, and to change the size, I need to. Thank you.
Okay. And what are you doing, Shara?
I'm also attempting to aid through the power of arcane art.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have trouble understanding this sentence, but either way, I'm trying to help Brody to help Thyret. And if we do succeed, then I think Thyret gets +2 instead of +1 on the successful
Hang on.
aid.
Let me have a look at the catch sheet.
Can you not aid
Hello.
me directly?
Sorry?
Can't you just aid me directly?
It says, choose an ally and effect. The next time someone successfully assists the target with aid, they get 2 instead of 1. So I think
Okay.
aid you, but Brody needs to succeed.
Yeah,
Which he has done.
Brody has succeeded.
But I still need to succeed for that to be the extra thing. So I'm going to play a nice calming melody, which I'm already
Okay,
going
well,
to
I want to
make
hear
up.
a calming. I want to hear a calming melody, and if it calms me,
Calming melody. Hold on, I'm thinking of something.
okay.
Forever young, I wanna be forever.
Okay. Yes.
I feel more
beautiful.
relaxed.
Brody's like, Brody likes it.
That definitely calmed me down.
I don't know. My ears are bleeding, but hey.
That happens sometimes. It's fine. We can fix you up. Though I still need to roll. Oh, 9. Someone's ears might start bleeding.
One of the bottles. So you do succeed in doing it. Right, let me just check to see what happens. So it still works, but you draw unwanted attention or your magic reverberates to other targets, affecting them as well. Draw unwanted attention. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm reading out that. I'm reading what trying to figure out what I can and can't do.
Yep,
Okay.
your choice.
Okay. All right. So I've already chosen. So go ahead.
Shall I make the intelligence check to cast a spell?
Yes, please. You got +2 on top of that. So yeah. So you
11.
successfully cast the spell. The book changes. It changes in front of your very eyes. There's probably. How does it look as the book? You know,
Okay,
how does
so
this?
What I want to do is change it so it looks like one of the law books that I have taken from the Elven Sage's house, and that law book is Elven Sagecraft for brewing herbal teas.
Not mining.
Not mining. No, I've changed my mind.
Okay.
So now it looks like the other book that I have.
Okay.
Then what I'm going to do is put them both back in my bag.
Okay. Sorry, I'm answering questions in chat. Should we go to break?
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
Probably good.
All right, we'll go to break, and when we come back, we'll be going into the third hour of the show, or the third day of the show, depending on where you're watching us from, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.